buddy. Glad you made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas. Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Well-placed double jab. Teddy, obviously we have a matchup that the fans love, power puncher versus power puncher, but if you're one of the two trainers, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking about defense. If I can be a little bit better on defense, my power's not going away. I'm still going to be okay in that area.
Throws out the jab and then brings back the uppercut up top. He missed with that headshot. Committing well now to that left hand over the top.
That's okay, that's okay.
Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. Mayweather's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy, the effectiveness with that combination? He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Crawford. Mayweather's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Wow, what an uppercut. Now committing to that jab, straight hand, and it works out.
Just like that.
Crawford's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Crawford's commitment to just pure offense is lacking right now. I mean, the guy has to let the hands go.
Well, he was hurt earlier. You know, there was a little short punch on the inside around before, and nobody really noticed it. But guess what? He did. And I think that's why you're seeing him be a little bit unsure of himself and not throwing the punches that otherwise you'd say, hey, come on, how come you're not? That is why.
And there he counters back against his opponent.
Shake it off, shake it off. It's all right, it's all right.
And he comes right back with a headshot. Mayweather's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Good left there. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. A headshot blocked. Crawford's able to land a good, solid left hand. You see him holding on. A little head hunting with the right. Crawford's on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top. Mayweather's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I noticed is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
That's it.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head.
Let's see some defense.
A battering ram of a hook by Crawford.
Keep moving. Come on.
Mayweather's putting forth a little boom, 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 a three-punch combination scoring. He just gave his opponent a really good taste of how fast his hand speed is.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times we talk about power, and we see that power, you know, can damage a guy right away, obviously, and it can intimidate an opponent. But hand speed can do the same thing, and I think it's intimidating right now to his opponent. He's afraid to let that jab go because he might get countered with one of those lightning right hands.
Mayweather's punch is far off the target. 1, 2 jabs up top. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Mayweather's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed solid. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it. Not all knockdowns are created equal. I think the knockout victim here is actually pretty fine.
Yeah, that was a flash knockdown. You know, he went down, he got up right away. Now what he has to make sure he doesn't go past that flash point.
I want you to listen to me. I need you to keep this. I need more than one punch now. This fight is even, so I need to see more than.
Let's take a look at Teddy's scorecard, where you can see that he's only got that one round in the bank so far at the beginning of round number 4. But Teddy, just the psychology of the game, knowing that you've put your man down on the canvas, you really don't care about the scorecard at that point.
Well, you know you're the boss, and you can continue to be the boss. And more importantly, your opponent now, he's a little concerned about throwing something. He might get caught, he might get hurt again.
Mayweather's showing us that he is sticking with the game plan. But keep in mind, that game plan had him down earlier in this fight. What would you be telling him right now, Teddy?
Well, first of all, you got to explain to him very quickly and very clearly why he got caught. You can still do the other things. The other things that we thought going into this fight is still going to work, but make an adjustment. It's not that you didn't do the thing that could work. You didn't do it properly.
Crawford's inconsistencies are really showing up now. At times, he has shown defense tonight. Other times, with what we've seen recently, he's getting hit by the left hand.
Yeah, what he has to do is now make the adjustment.
And he's holding. He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. Scored well up top.
You need to keep that head moving.
Mayweather's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Nice, sharp, fundamentally sound hook right there, and it served him well. What impact from that uppercut by Crawford. Crawford's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. Turns over that hook upstairs. Mayweather's looking really good after that round. Teddy, I think it's a good fight. I think it's a close fight, but I believe it's a fight that he's winning.
Yeah, it's the kind of fight, though, that you can't afford to let up at all, or do what you just said. Think that you're winning. He can't really think that way. He's got to think that he's got to take one round at a time. The rest of the rounds, he's got to win each one of them.
He has found his groove with this right hand. Crawford's left landing well. Fires right back at him. Crawford's lacking that jab there. He just hasn't committed to throwing it at all.
I mean, that's the most basic thing in the world, is to use that jab. That jab does so many things for you. Keeps the guy defensive, and obviously it sets up your offense.
Good strong combo. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Crawford. Halfway into round number 5 here. Mayweather's combination punching is working well here.
Relax. Come on now, relax. Deep breathe.
Crawford showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Crawford's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best.
Keep moving around the ring. Get on your fight. Get on your fight.
Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Oh, and he stays downstairs. 10 seconds remaining in this round.
You just can't move around. You gotta move with your hands in there. Let them things go. Now listen, champ. You need to move your head more from side to side, okay? I want to see that head move.
Here we are getting ready for the second half of this fight as we've reached the 6th round. Crawford's well off the mark that time.
Focusing. You're not focusing.
Southpaw right jab, then the left hand. Mayweather's been having great success with these combinations, Teddy.
Well, there's a reason for it. He's using his jab to start it, and then he's letting the punches go, letting their hands follow.
Scores big with the hook to the head.
Wide open for the hook.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Crawford's able to avoid that punch. Halfway through round 6. Now he ties up there.
Come on, punch, punch, punch.
Mayweather's bang to the noggin. More than one punch downstairs. That can be damaging.
Keep moving, come on.
Mayweather's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Mayweather's gonna think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. There's the combo to the body. What a difference from corner to corner. As he sits on his stool, he knows that he is in complete control of this fight, peppering his opponent with power shots.
Well, it's been like that all night long. Anything he throws finds a target.
Crawford's gone into a defensive shell, but that shell has cracked it.
Yeah, it does, and the reason why it's getting cracked is because his opponent is confident that with those earmuffs on, you know, going into that peekaboo defense that he is, he knows he's handcuffed. So he's putting together 3, 4, 5 punches where normally he would only throw 1 or 2, worried something's going to come back.
Solid left hand. At the halfway point of round 7. Blocks that blow, and then a counter uppercut. There he goes with the right hand again. Tried the hook, didn't get it. belt line he goes with a left hand. Oh, what a big hook to the head by Crawford. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Good counter punch. I loved how he moved off to the side and landed it.
Yeah, that's real smart. That's something that you teach in the gym, and you love when you see it executed.
Mayweather scoring with that right hand. 10 seconds to go in the 7th. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Pulled the trigger on that overhand left.
Let's go. What are you waiting for?
Crawford's knockdown earlier tonight has not been enough to close the gap on this scorecard. As we start round 8, Teddy's got his opponent up.
Yeah, it's like he assumed that it would happen again. You know, he just got complacent after hurting him.
Zoning in with the overhand left. Mayweather's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches.
Left and right. Come on, baby. Nice work, nice work, nice work.
Crawford's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Mayweather's throwing wide punches. If I'm standing opposite of that, I jump on it.
Yeah, well, if you're the fighter, that's where you have to be kind of like into a Kodak moment, where you take a picture and you say, okay, remember that, and the next time, bang, you're going to take advantage.
Relax, come on.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Wow, what a turnaround. You never know what's going to happen in this game.
You're never supposed to take anything for granted, never assume anything. They tell you that in life. In the ring, you get taught that real fast.
He got caught by a big shot. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Crawford's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch. Oh, and there you go. He goes down thanks to a swarming attack. He got caught up in a mixer blade there. Mayweather's still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
And that's the end of round 8. You sit ringside long enough and you get a sense at what the scorecards are going to look like. I mean, sometimes they throw you off a little bit. But we know who should be ahead on the scorecards in this fight.
Yeah, and he does too, and his opponent does too, and you see it in his body language. He's starting to get a little discouraged a little bit. And of course, you see also that the guy winning right now, he's starting to behave like a guy that's winning. He's staying outside a little more, using those feet a little bit more, almost going into that kind of prevent defense you see in football.
Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Mayweather's so dangerous with that accuracy. Crawford's in a tough spot right now. Boy, he got rocked. And just like that, he's able to turn things around. Remember, he was stunned. Now he's in control.
Hey, remember, when you have that eraser, that power, you can certainly get rid of a lot of mistakes.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand.
Come on, kid, focus.
And now another left. Mayweather's going with a completely different style now. Teddy, I don't know that that's necessarily the bad thing, but clearly he's thinking to himself, hey, I was just knocked down. I got to change something.
Yeah, sometimes you have to improvise. You know, Customato, my mentor, he used to tell me the real good ones, they make it up as they're going. Right now, he's making it up as he goes.
Hits him in the mug with the right. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. we come to the end of the round. Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look. Crawford's cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady, the same attitude, as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
Good job staying away from the danger there. Oh, good exchange there. Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Crawford's dealing with the aftermath of being rocked, but yet he hasn't changed anything. He's still sticking with that style.
Well, that means panic has not set in. That's a good thing, Joe. He still believes he can get this thing done the way he came here to get it done.
Mayweather's hand speed is right now the difference. Teddy, you got faster hands, you're halfway home.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, is to be able to do that. But there is a way to negate it, to counter it, and that's to time the punches. Timing can beat speed.
Jump on it, jump on it.
Crafty counter punching. Oh boy, big shot up top. Mayweather's putting forth a great combination there. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Mayweather's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Crawford's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Nice work with the left hand. We said it early on, stylistically with this matchup, hardly a chance that we would go to the judges' scorecards, but Teddy, that's exactly what's about to happen.
Yeah, early on, you're right. It looked like it was going to be an explosion, but fizzled out a little bit. Here we are.
Mayweather's performance tonight was exactly what he was looking for. And it's exactly what the judges reward. Good, solid effort, a unanimous decision.
Yeah, if he was a pitcher, he'd be getting a shutout right now. Almost a perfect game.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tess.